Virginia's top prosecutor says school districts must follow the state's new education guidelines affecting students who are transgender.
Yeah, we've been following this very closely. These new rules from Governor Glenn Youngkin's administration have sparked protests across the Commonwealth. So far, Spotsylvania County is the only Northern Virginia district to fully adopt those recommendations. The other counties, which are highlighted in yellow on this map, are not going to follow suit.
Our Matthew Torres is live in Loudoun County tonight. And Matthew, we understand you just spoke with the Attorney General about these guidelines, and he argues they comply with federal and state laws, right?
So that's right. The Attorney General was just outside of the Loudoun County Courthouse about 30 minutes ago, telling school districts that they are expected to follow the new guidelines by the Virginia Department of Education or else face possible risks of lawsuits from parents. This morning, MIAR has released a new opinion supporting Governor Glenn Youngkin's new model policies for how trans students are treated. He is confident they align with federal and state non-discrimination laws. That is despite some Northern Virginia school systems, including Arlington, Prince William, and Fairfax counties, rejecting the guidelines. They say they are keeping their own policy, which follows guidance from the previous administration to create a safe space for all students. Sir, what will happen to the school districts, if any, if they continue not to comply with these policies?
So the school districts need to understand that under the law, parents, if they have their rights violated, parents have a right to sue. And our office will, on a case-by-case and claim-by-claim basis, evaluate a parental case and, if need be, participate in that case.
Now, the new policy says students must play in sports and use a bathroom based on their sex assigned at birth, not their gender identity. And parents must approve if their child wants to use a different identity. Opponents, including trans activists, say this is a dangerous policy that creates an unwelcoming environment for trans children. And just this week, we heard from Nico, a trans student in Arlington, who says that the school district's current policy is helping.
But knowing that there's administration and a school board and there are teachers that are on your side is what makes me feel safe. I know that there are kids at my school who don't like me because I'm trans. That's just going to be a truth wherever you go. Sadly, in our country, that's just sort of the truth.
Now, the organization Equality Virginia says the model policies violate non-discrimination laws. Executive Director says instead of addressing the very real issues we have ahead of us, Governor Youngkin and his administration continue to push a culture war, removing resources for teachers, ignoring the rights of parents in Virginia, and doubling down on it with a non-enforceable opinion from the Attorney General. The Attorney General is telling school districts to reconsider, to reevaluate their votes. We have reached out to all of the Northern Virginia school districts, those who have openly rejected it, and so far it appears they are sticking to their own policy. Live in Leesburg, I'm Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
All right, we know you'll stay on top of it, Matthew. Thank you.